Welcome back to the channel. Today we have this clip of the Officer Tatum, his video he posted today, I believe. It is about Whoopi Goldberg on The View and her having a little meltdown. So we thought we'd show the clip of it and talk about it. So
yeah.
here we go.
It's gotten so extreme. Abortion, like
no, I'm just saying. But are you saying then that Hillary's point was?
Listen to what he's saying. He's going to say. He's going to say if abortion comes up, I'm going to throw it to this one. President Trump.
Oh, Trump.
Biden.
So if he has substance, listen to what he's saying.
Listen to what he's saying because what he said in all the debates forecasted what he did. He also said he wouldn't necessarily recognize election results. And that was foreshadowing. So I'm just saying, like, in the bluster, remember to really listen, take him seriously, and take him literally.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that we have to. I think it would be remiss of us to not say Joe Biden knows how to do this.
Yes,
he knows how to do this. He's quite good at this, and you know you can't refute anything with him because he just. When I say him, I mean
he rambles.
Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just.
But can I mention one thing? Because Trump is out there calling.
Did you say his name?
I said his name.
Oh,
yeah, it was a trick and it made me do it. But I'm just saying that that Biden knows what not to do. Mm-hmm. You can't refute that man because he just spins and spins and spins.
Yeah.
All you can really do is talk about what you do. Right. And how you do what you do.
But he should do it like this. He should, like, you know, while Trump was gargling less Lysol, whatever he was drinking, I was fixing infrastructure. While Trump was doing A, B, and C, I was doing this.
Convicted of 34 counts.
Yes, 34 counts. I was repaying student loans. I mean, that way he gets to diss Trump and say what he did. That
let's also not forget that Donald Trump's out here saying Joe Biden needs to take a drug test, but I was with him in 2020. He lied to the American public, the debate commission, the Biden campaign, and to senior White House staff, and withheld that he tested positive for COVID and showed up to the debate while having COVID.
Listen, I'm sick of this guy. I really am. I'm just sick of it. You know, all I want to know is what can we expect in the years coming up? Because quite honestly, I can't take any more of the BS. I don't want to take any more of the BS. It's too easy to prove the lies. This stuff is there. And all these other clowns who sit with him, you know, I don't know if you're going to be here next year. I don't want to think about you anymore. I just want to know, what are we going to do? Because I'm sick of trying to explain to my 10-year-old great-granddaughter, you know, what she has to be worried about.
Yeah. So she spits a loogie, or it acts as if she's spitting at the mere fact of mentioning Trump's name. You know, I just wonder, how do people get here? How does someone get to hating Trump so much? I met the man multiple times. He ain't a bad guy. Yeah, he may talk trash a little bit online and do stuff, but when you meet him in person, he's a very nice, kind, older man that's just friendly and happy. And like, some people are jerks. Some people, you meet them, they won't look at you, they won't shake your hand, they act like they too cool, they get escorted out with security and all this other stuff. But then there's people that you like, damn, and this dude is a genuine person. Like, he genuinely cares and he genuinely makes time to communicate with people, look them in the eye, shake their hands, have a conversation with them. Donald Trump is a decent human being. It's crazy that I even have to say that because it's this a certain type of person that's susceptible to stuff like this. Like, I just wish I had the scientific evidence to back up what I'm saying, but I know that I'm telling the truth. It's something that I had noticed. If there's a particular person that can look at an article that says Donald Trump hates women, and they go, I'm just gonna believe that. I'm not gonna look at it or not. I'm not gonna process this. I'm not gonna think clearly about it. Donald Trump clearly has daughters. He clearly is married to Melania. Donald Trump has never, have I ever had a history of him complaining about women complaining about him, things of that nature, like a legit history, not people that's looking to make money. And yet say, well, I don't know. This guy's been famous for a long time. Is he really that evil? Is he really that mean to women? Why are we not hearing about it that he's gotten elected? Like, that's kind of suspicious. Let me think about this. I'll tell you what, there's a clip that I saw.
It's been a long time since I've watched The View. I
Yeah,
actually
and
used to watch it a long time ago when Barbara Walters was on there.
I
but, like,
hate even giving them any kind of
well,
publicity or
it used
even
to be
talking
good back
about
in the
them. But
day.
God, they
But
just those women just drive me crazy. I can't stand listen to any of them.
well, I don't think I don't think you're the audience
No, I'm
for their
definitely I'm not.
show.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think that yeah, I don't think so. So I thought this was an interesting take. I did not know about this prior to seeing this
Mm-mm.
pop up. So I thought that it was interesting. It's not surprising at all. We know that Whoopi and Joy, they're very liberal. Sunny,
Yeah.
they're very liberal and very left and hate Trump. I know that Whoopi has talked about it before, I think.
Oh yeah, she's okay.
I find it strange that she
stuck
felt
her
the need
foot in
to
her
spit on the stage.
Yeah.
I don't think she really
she
spit,
stuck
but
her foot in her mouth several times. You know, she's just I don't know. It's she's just disgusting.
I don't, I guess for me, my problem with it is I feel like everyone is entitled to their opinion. Everyone is entitled to have their own political views. That's what makes America so great. It's acting in a sense where you're not being mindful of people that oppose your views and being respectful of that as well. I feel like maybe that doesn't make for good ratings. I know that, you know, opposing views and
Mhm.
you know, maybe polite behavior is not good for views or whatever and for ratings, and so maybe they want them to act that way because
Yeah.
it gets more attention. But I don't think it helps us as a country as far as trying to understand one another, and it just I think it creates further divide, or it definitely doesn't help, you
No,
know?
it doesn't. It doesn't. And they're supposed to one of the other two ladies
I
on
think it
there.
was the one that was initially talking, the blonde and the yellow. I
I
think
don't know.
she
I don't know who she is, and I don't know which ones.
is maybe more of a
There's
moderate,
supposed to
I'm
be
not
someone
sure.
that's conservative on there, but I've never seen anyone on there other than the guests that come on have conservative views.
Well, it's not like you watch the show either.
Well, I don't watch the show, but I've seen multiple clips, you know, of people going on there and, you know, schooling them on what they say and believe.
I think that people are gonna believe what they wanna believe. I think that the sad thing is that we don't debate anymore, not like we used to, where you really tried to see things from the other point of view, and
Mhm.
you really it was really a fair debate where you had 2 people of opposing views, but they actually had enough respect for one another to hear each other out and listen. Now it's just people talking at each other. It's like, "I'm right, you're wrong. This is what I think." They talk at the other person, and then the
Yeah.
other person just talks back at them, and there's not really any dialogue. It's
Right.
not any type of, "I wanna understand. I wanna understand your side. I wanna understand your viewpoints." You
Yeah.
know? You just
And
don't see that anymore, and it's a shame.
and even with the presidential debate coming up, it's not going to be a true debate because they're not allowed to rebut what the opponent is saying. So they get a time limit to say what they want. One person gets to respond, and that's it. There's not going to be any back and forth. So that's not a true debate. And on top of that, they're going to be shutting the mics off so they can control.
It's very controlled.
They can control when they get tired of hearing the person. They're just going to shut the mic off to mute them. And you know, it's being held by CNN. It's going to be a shit show. It really is.
Probably. One thing I thought was funny, though, was the fact that these women felt that they needed to help Biden. They needed to give him ideas of what to say.
Yeah.
But anyway, but they said that he knows.
Oh,
He knows what he's doing, and he's going to do great. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, you know, maybe he will. I mean,
The guy who's been
we'll see.
caught
But I thought
plagiaring
it was kind of funny that they felt that they
several
needed
times
to
over the
give him
course of his
some
career.
pointers on what to do, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought that it's just ridiculous. It just kind of goes to show, like, you know, you can not like Donald Trump or not, which to me, it's not about it shouldn't be personal. I think it's really strange how people make politics personal. I think it's very strange, which I understand policies that affect you directly can be personal. Definitely, 100%. But I feel like anytime people are talking about Trump, it's not about his policies. It's about him.
Yeah. It's
They
all
don't like
personal.
him.
Yep.
They don't like, they make fun of the way he looks. They make fun of the way he talks. They don't like, they're not talking about his policies. They're not talking about how he was as a president. They're talking about him personally. They don't like him. And that's kind of, anyway, it's just a little bit ridiculous, I think, because you should have enough. I don't know, I feel like the way that our country is set up, our constitution, and our systems that are put in place, I feel that, yes, it matters, definitely matters who our president is, but you should have enough faith in the system to where you don't have so much emotion and, frankly, hate towards one person. Like, everything's riding on this one thing, and it's like, that is the red flag for me, is I'm like, well, that means that our system is broken, because if one person, because that's the whole reason why our country is designed the way it is, our government is designed the way it is. If one person can come in and completely destroy everything, then we're failing, and it's way bigger than that one person. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. But I found that that's something that I was paying attention to as I was watching, and I noticed people that hate Trump, which I don't particularly care for Biden, but I don't hate him. I don't know him. I don't like his policies. I don't like him as a president. I don't think he's a good president. That's just my personal opinion. But I don't hate him, and I'm not going to spit if I say his name. I just find that ridiculous. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents there.
Anyway,
So,
well, I hope y'all enjoyed this little clip. I just aggravated just watching those ladies. But anyway,
it's important to see all sides, though.
Yes. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe, comment, and
share with your friends. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
all right. We'll see you.